What's going on, guys? Decoration Dude here, and today I have a very cool video of this 2011 Spirit Halloween Ghostface made by Gemmy. I got this along with that Michael Myers I made a video on, my first Michael Myers, and I went with Nolan's Airborne Inflatable channel, so huge shout out to him. We went together, and this is what I was actually originally after. I didn't know they had the Michael Myers till we got there, so that was a nice surprise. But I paid $200 for this, which is an absolute steal, because these things go for a ton on eBay. And he did have his fair share of problems, and he was a pain in the ass to work on, but I'll get into that in a little bit. He is complete. He is unfortunately missing the bloody decal on his knife, but that's not the biggest deal. The box is here. It's not in the best shape, but it's okay. Not the worst I've seen. He retailed for $249, and if you guys didn't know, in 2011 when this guy released, apparently he did not sell well at all, so he returned in 2012 a whole bunch of overstock, and they marked him down to $100, which is an absolute steal. If you could get this guy brand new in the box for $100, that's incredible. But anyways, repair wise, it had, for the arm, it had some board issues. I don't know how to work on boards, so I had to get that sent off. Huge shout out to Kai. If you're in the Gemmy groups on Facebook, I'm sure you know who Kai is. He really knows his stuff, and if there's anyone who can fix board issues, it's him. And he got it all working for me. Apparently it had 13 bad transistors. So I sent the board to him, he fixed it, and then I got the board back, and I put it in, and the arm still was working, but was barely moving. So I took out all the gears in the arm, re-greased them, cleaned off the sticky stuff, because if you guys didn't know, with these ghost faces, the grease they used in the gearbox, it just turns into like glue over time. So I cleaned it out really good, and it still wasn't working. So I also want to give a shout out to Robbie Beard, because he reached out to me on a post I made, and he recommended that I take apart the motor in the arm, which is right there. He recommended that I take it apart and clean it with some WD-40, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I was a little doubtful as I was doing it because it wasn't getting any better, but then I sat there for like 30 minutes just spinning it, and I put it back together, and I definitely saw some improvement. So thank you, Robbie. So he's pretty much fully working now. I mean, the arm definitely could be working better, and I do plan on going back and freeing up the motor a little more, but I just don't have the time right now because I'm like 7 life sizes in the hole. I have 7 more after this guy to fix, and it's pretty major repairs, so I'm just gonna leave it how it is for now. But it does fully work. Other repairs I had to make is I had to replace the gear in the head and body movement, which wasn't a big deal. But he is fully working now, and this is probably my second favorite Gemmy life size. My first favorite is probably Leatherface, and I'm really hoping to get one this year because I'd like to have a whole scene with the licensed characters, and it's gonna be my last year doing a haunt for a while, so I think it'd be really cool to be able to acquire a Leatherface for this year's haunt. But this guy is just absolutely amazing, and I'm so lucky I was able to find one for $200. It was definitely worth like the 4-hour drive to go get the 2 props that I got. But anyways, I'll go ahead and demo him. I do have the phone hooked up. Oh, hold on, I didn't lift it up long enough.
What's your favorite scary movie?
So as you can see, the arm is working pretty good. I mean, it could definitely work better. As you can see, it could definitely work a little bit better, but it doesn't really bother me. So we'll go ahead and activate him again.
Hello, Sydney. You hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone.
And unfortunately, the motor in the arm does make that weird whining noise. Don't know why that is. It could be on its way out. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's it's still got a lot of life in it, but I know these things a lot of times the arm motors have the same issue that mine is having, because honestly I think it's just because it goes through so much stress trying to get that arm down. But yeah, there he was. I'll activate him again.
Hello, Sydney. Friends count, but it's the family ties that cut deep.
Now I know a lot of people don't like the light up eyes, and I do say I'm not the biggest fan of them, but you know, it's a part of the prop, so I'm not going to cover it up or anything. I'll just leave it. And, honestly, I don't know why they did that, because it's nothing like the what he was like in the movie, but it doesn't bother me enough to where I'd cover it up or cut the wires or anything, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, here's the box. Overall, it's in pretty decent shape. And one thing I didn't mention, the only real issue this guy still has is he smells pretty bad. He doesn't smell as bad as when I first got him, because I've been spraying him with what do you call it? I guess down fabric spray. Thank you to Gemmy guy for recommending that. But yeah, he's getting better. I'll activate him one more time before I end the video.
Who is this? This is the last person you're ever gonna see alive.
So yeah, guys, there he was. And I can't express enough how happy I am to have this guy in my collection. I didn't think I'd be able to get this guy this year. I thought it would be a really long search, but I ended up being able to get one, so very, very thankful that I can have him in my collection now. And with that being said, I don't really have anything else to say about this one. This is a really cool piece, and if you have an opportunity to get one, I highly recommend getting it. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there, and thanks for watching.